Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right now, it is day 200 officially. I wasn't lying, we are going to do our day 200. And today I got a bit of a special one planned for yous. Obviously, I'm going to not fuck up the recording this time, like day 100. We're going to start it off by going to go see Bonemass and take on two of them. Whether that's a good idea or not, I'm a lead towards probably not, because if their attacks are out of sync, then it's going to be pretty difficult to block and dodge them. But anyway, welcome to Valheim Hardcore. And today is our big 200. Promised that I would get this one out before I fully end the series, before there's new content. And I wasn't lying. Today we got the double boss plans, as well as I want to make a forest. In celebration of reaching day 200, I want to plant 200 trees to try and make a forest. Our own forest. I think it's a pretty cool idea, and I've never planted trees in this game, so it should be fun. But without further ado, let me skip over to where this guy is, and I'll see you there. As we're approaching the boss altar. Gotta say again, I'm not sure how this will go, but I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you enjoy it. There's one. Let's get a second one in here. There we are. Oh, we're missing two. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll be back with the bones then. I forgot that it takes 10. So, let's go in here and grab it up real quick. There we are, we got our 2 bones. Let's go run past him again. I completely forgot that it was 10 that you needed for him, because the other bosses need 3. But that's alright. We'll run past him and put it in real quick. Do a drive-by. That's alright, it just means I can't cheese the boss with a sneak hit this time. And there's 2 of them. Let's go. Alright, come here, big boy. I can't see shit, honestly. Bit dangerous to do it in the water, but I'm not too worried, honestly. I wish I could see though, that would be lovely. Too much shit on my screen. And I know we were missing a food, that's why I had to go in the inventory there. I cannot see anything. He's got to be getting close to dead now though, which is good. Hey, there's one down. That'll make it a lot easier. Come here, big boy. No, 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 no. Where are you going? Alright, we need to be a bit careful here. We're getting pretty low. Got 10 seconds-ish before we can go back in. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. A bit scuffed off the bat, but it is pretty exciting, I think. Considering this is supposed to be one of the harder bosses. Which I honestly think the other two are quite a bit harder, but that's just me. Let's go kill this archer real quick. Well, that was rude. Poke us in the back. Honestly, running pretty low on stamina. Bit worrying. Let's just chill out for a bit here. Don't want to lose it to this guy just because I'm attacking. Oi. I fucking said I wanted to chill. Don't be a cunt. Oh. Oops. Well, that was fun. So, let's go get some of our other stuff and go plant some trees, shall we? Before I get much further, obviously we still haven't died, but I figured you guys just trust me enough at this point that I would have stopped uploading it if I died. But as you can see, there are still no deaths. Welcome to pause it to have a look, but I assure you there's no deaths on the map yet. And there probably never will be. Alrighty. Let's chuck away some shit and then we'll grab up our equipment. Alrighty, we've got quite the selection of seeds. We've got 200 beech seeds to plant, as well as 10 fir seeds. And I'm thinking that I'll replant the forest over where I found the wolf, which was over here. Like the little wolf pup that we had in like part 6, I think. It's been a very long time. And you may be wondering about the other two bosses that we haven't done a double fight of yet. I may do it in day 300, but it's extremely hard to get the double motor fight going because you have to get, I think, 6 dragon eggs over to the altar, and they don't exactly work too well for transport because you can't use a portal for them, so you have to carry them one by one and they weigh 100 or 200. But let's replant our forest, shall we? As for the double Yagler fight, I think it'll be possible, but I think I need quite a lot more gear for that, and I have to... Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking stressful fight, I'll tell you that much. Because it'll take like 2 days to kill him. Even if you start doing what I was doing from the start. How many far are we in? 30? Yeah, that's enough, I think. And then we'll go this way. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying day 200. I can't wait to play this series again. The character's just going to be sitting here the whole time, so you don't need to worry about him dying or anything. Or progressing without you guys knowing. That's not going to happen. Now it's going to take a few days for these to grow, I believe. So, may not see it in this one. I might just skip to when they're all grown. Our cultivator actually broke at 200, so I guess it has a... Oh yeah, there you go, durability of 200. So there's our 200 trees. I don't think all of them will grow, because a lot of these need more space, it would seem. Which I had no idea about, so that's unfortunate, but they'll grow eventually. Like, they'll still grow. If it's the same as veggies, they'll still grow up. I suppose I should show off all of our bases now, because that only makes sense. It has been 100 days since. So let's head over to our main hub here. I'll sleep and then I'll show you guys around. I think we've got 4 bases now. 4 or 5 bases. Nothing much has changed here, because you honestly don't need to come here too often for progression anymore. Alright, let me show you guys around. So this is obviously the main hub. I haven't put up the 2 other trophies yet because we've only killed them once. We've got our... I think it's, yeah, artisan table. We've got our fermenters still. I decided to put them up on this beam instead because it looks a lot nicer and I can put more stuff underneath it. These are our potion chests. I'll probably fill these up at some point, but obviously resistances, healing, and stamina. We've still got all of our workbench stuff behind here, so we can keep upgrading it. I'll actually quickly show yous. But it's all just chilling back there. All of our upgrade stuff, including the workbench ones. I found it looks pretty nice to have it like that. I might put them underground if I was to do a future series. Like put the workbenches underground so you can't see any of this. Obviously we've got our main setup here. We've got our cauldron, we've got our campfire. We've got our comfort area over here, so we can reach comfort 17, I believe. Our wall of chests. All of these have items in them. It's pretty basic. If it's got 2 chests under it, it's just split material. So here's the different woods, and then the regular one. Honey is literally just honey. I've got way too much. These were beech seeds mainly. Turnip seeds if I ever need turnips again, but I probably won't. Same with all this stuff. Valuables is just all the gold stuff that I did in ruins. Like orb kind of things is what I put in this one with our certlings. Rocks. Better rocks. So rocks that are a bit harder to get. Bad heads. Literally just bad heads. You get way too many. Good heads are our boss stuff, which is obviously 1 missing now, or 2 missing because of Yaglith and he's a cunt to farm. More bad heads, more Drake trophies that I never ever use. Rarer scraps, so our Ymir flesh that we've never used, the needles, serpent scales which we'll never ever use again because the shield is terrible. Bones. Obviously meats, these are regular ones because I found I was running out of room in here with all the new stuff we got. Herbs, I rarely fill these up anymore because you don't need too many. And yeah, we've actually got up here as well, which is where I initially had my bed, like looking out over my encampment,
but the bed wasn't reaching the fire anymore, so I couldn't sleep up here. But that's fine. Tools, all of our old gear. Yeah, it's literally all of our old stuff, because I didn't want to throw it away. All of the old troll hide, before I started max upgrading everything. Yeah. So we'll go down here. Our farm is on the right. Once I replant them all again, if I ever need them. Our furnaces, they rarely ever get used because I bring furnaces with me. Beehives, they cap out at 4, by the way. It's not 5. They've been full for fucking ages. I think like 70 days now. Wagon for when we were getting silver from over here. Our wolves. Animals don't starve. These have been starving for such a long time. They can't starve to death. So, there's that. Our little boar pen, which I don't even know if it has a boar anymore. Oh yeah, he's still there. I did have a 2-star boar in here, but it ran away as soon as I built this. And I'm pretty pissed off about it, honestly. Obviously, our portal room. Portals to all of our bases. I think these are the best ones that I have. They're actually somewhat bases. This motor one I'm still surprised isn't destroyed yet, because there is a troll cave right outside. As you can see, we've got our furnaces. I did the same kind of thing here, which is why there's so much space here, where I put workbenches behind it. But I moved all that to the plain space, which I'll show you after this one. Just random shit in these. This one held all the raw materials. But yeah, literally right outside a troll cave. So I don't know why it isn't destroyed yet. We might actually go... You know what? Since a troll technically ended my second ever series, which never got shown to you guys, let's go take on a troll cave. Because I want some revenge. That seems a fitting way to end this. What should be a fucking 2-star or something? Hello, you big bastard. Remember me? Well, that makes it a lot easier now, doesn't it? But yeah, when I said they're not worth looting, this is why. How fucking terrible is that? Like, it's not even good for the start of the game. It's really, really bad. So, I thought that was money scrap for a second. So yeah, that's our motor camp. Nothing too special there. I made all these furnaces because there is a lot of silver up here. There probably still is, but I don't need silver anymore. So let's go on to the next base. So our next important base is definitely the plains, but I feel like I should show you the Bonemass swamp as well. It's this one? No, it's this one. So this is our, I think it was our second base. I didn't do too much with this, even though I really could have. And I probably should have, because it would have looked really nice. But this is literally it. I just built a gimmicky stairway up the side of this tree, because we officially landed there. And it's not too safe to stay on the floor in this biome. So I built up, and then I made like makeshift windows here. Onto the plains base, which is, I think, the most impressive because it's a bullshit zone to live in. Kind of. It's definitely not recommended. Because you can't safely have windows or anything that looks nice, because it'll get destroyed or you'll die. I started spamming out barley, as you can see. Instead of having it in the farm, I just put it everywhere. Because I needed a lot of barley, and I didn't even use this one, because I finally found some once I got the totems. So that's why there's a lot of barley here. Inside, I made a little I made kind of a chimney thing. I was going to make it straight up, but our chests are there, and there's a lot of stuff in these that I didn't want to have to move. Oh yeah, there's our old silver armor that I maxed out. Served us pretty well, honestly. Our old iron mace, our shield that I didn't upgrade. Bunch of stone, spinning wheel, artisan table. Same thing, I moved all of our stuff here. I think I can remove that one. Yeah, all of our stuff's still chilling in there. I find it works pretty well, honestly. What do you mean missing requirement? There we go. And I suppose the last thing to show you would be our locks and our bridge. So let's head over here. I don't even know if the locks are still alive. Looks like it is. Because I was pretty gutted that these guys are so useless at the moment. But he is here. This should be him still. Yeah, that's still him. He's still chilling there. And we'll head over to the bridge. I should really patch this ravine up, but I don't think I'll have to. If there's another biome coming, which there should be, because I think the Mistlands will be on the way. Our very... Actually, I'm proud of this bridge. I like this bridge. Our nice little bridge here. I was going to expand on it more, but I figured this does the trick. I also found out that these are stronger without the actual, without one of these supports. It's actually a bit stronger, but I like the aesthetic of it now. And yeah, that's our Valheim 200. Oh, actually, before I forget, there was one more thing that I did that I haven't shown you guys. It was essentially how I leveled up swords somewhat quickly. For those that don't know, you can hit a rock or a tree endlessly with a weapon to level it up, which is what I did here. I set up a little encampment with a rested buff and a shelter. As you can see, I had the campfire here, and you essentially just swing like into a corner like this. Careful not to break your stuff though, because it's obviously just cheap wood. So yeah, you just keep swinging until you level, and then wait a few seconds while stamina comes back. It's pretty good. It worked pretty well, actually. See if any of our trees have grown yet. Doesn't look like it. Actually, will any of these grow? Oh, some of them will grow. There's a few. But yeah, it looks like that'll have to do for today's video. I've got quite a lot to do today, so I probably won't be doing a time-lapse of watching them grow. That, and I don't want to put in a cheat command to watch them grow. As for right now, that is day 200. And currently, this will be the final video until a new patch or official comes out. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a couple more series on the way, so don't worry, Valheim is still coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe so you can see more future content from me. Take it easy. Yo, yo.